How's it going, everyone? Simon here from CD Revival, and today I'm going to be finishing off my CD collection A's. So yeah, a few bands, a few different things to go through today, and yeah, all the A bands. There's a fair few, so I'm going to whiz through these. First of all, I've got from Accept the album Restless and Wild, classic German 80s, well, it's still going today with different vocalists, but that's Restless and Wild. I think it's like their third or fourth album, I think maybe their fourth. But yeah, a few classics on here. Fast as a Shark starts off with, which is a great track, Restless and Wild. A lot of people rate this as their, favourite Accept album. I don't necessarily agree with that, but it is a great album. Princess of the Dawn finishes it off. Really good, worth a listen. That one came out in, well, it didn't come out then. It's the 2006 reissue, but I don't know, probably about 83, 84. Correct me if I'm wrong. Then I've got the remastered Metal Heart from Accept as well. There's the back. Inside. Only got this one recently and actually didn't listen to it back in the day, so it's fairly new to me, this one. I've only heard it a couple of times, but yeah, I did enjoy it. Yeah, good. Metal Heart, Midnight Mover, Dogs on Leads I seem to remember being pretty good. A couple of bonus tracks on there. Slightly lighter sound for them, not really light, but a bit more, a bit less heavy than Restless and Wild for sure. Better production. Good album, enjoyed that. Metal Heart. Then I've got Russian Roulette. I think this one came out in '86 if I remember rightly. I did enjoy this one back when it came out. I'd say this is probably my favourite Accept album. A lot of really good tracks on here. TV War starts off with Monster Man's a really good track. Russian Roulette's a really good track. Yeah, Heaven is Hell. It's got a couple of live tracks on here because it's the remastered, redone version. But yeah, my favourite Accept album. Heavy, but also enough catchy stuff on there. Really good. Really enjoyed that one. I think that was the last one with Udo Dirkschneider before he left and then came back. And I've also got this one recently as well, which I've only heard a couple of times, which is The Rise of Chaos. It's on Nuclear Blast, which a lot of bands seem to be these days, which a top label. Good album. I say I've only heard it a couple of times, but heavy. It's from 2017. Die by the Sword. Rise of Chaos is really good. Kool-Aid's a really good one. Analog Man, also as well, is a really good track. So yeah, Rise of Chaos by Accept from 2017. Enjoyed that. Oh, a couple from Perfect Circle. That's their first album. Big fan of Tool. Perfect Circle I do like, not quite as much obviously. Tool are a great band. Yeah, excellent album. Some good tracks on here. Judith, 3 Libras, really good. Not listened to it loads and loads, but did enjoy that one. Perfect Circle, first album, and I did pick this up at I think a car boot sale. Wasn't too sure, but Emotive by Perfect Circle, and kind of broken, as you can sometimes expect from car boots, but pretty much cost me £1, I think, maybe less. And this is all kind of covers versions as well, so things like People by People, People Are People, Imagine. Yeah, it's kind of anti-war stuff, I think, but it's all covers. Not actually listened to this one yet, I'm not going to lie. Let me know if you think it's worth a listen. And I've got Audio Slave's first album, which was Tom Morello and Chris Cornell and Tom Comerford, not sure who he is, Brad Wilk. Remember when this came out, reasonably impressed. Cochise is obviously the the big single from it. Show Me How to Live, Gasoline. A decent album, not something that I think is amazing. Prefer Rage Against the Machine and Soundgarden separately, to be honest, but yeah, worth a listen. You can pick it up cheaply, not bad. I've got this one by Audio Slave as well. This is another, I think, charity shop pick up. Probably paid £1 for it. Not actually listened to it yet either. Yeah, it's called Out of Exile, but yeah, not heard it. Let me know if you think that's worth a spin. Bryan Adams, Reckless, the only Bryan Adams album I've got, probably only one that, a bit of sentimental value from back in the day when it came out. Used to get played a lot. Obviously, a lot of the favourite songs on here, Run to You, Summer 69, Somebody, Heaven, Kids Wanna Rock. Yeah, I've actually given it a listen recently. It's it's not bad. It's harmless enough, catchy. You can sing along. Not too bad. It is a bit of a classic. I've got this one, Avenged Sevenfold, City of Evil. Probably my favourite album of theirs. I think they've gone off the boil a little bit recently. Yeah, Beast and the Harlot, Backcountry, amongst others. Burn It Down. Yeah, did enjoy this one. Did enjoy this one quite a lot. Obviously, their early albums are like really heavy, and then they kind of changed their style a bit. But City of Evil, good one. The only other Avenged Sevenfold I've got is this one, self-titled one. It's white. It's got songs on it. Critical Acclaim, Almost Easy. Brompton Cocktail, I remember being a good one. Gunslinger's a good one. Dear God's a good one. It's not a bad album, that one, actually. Probably the one of their better ones before they went not so good. I've got this one. This was another charity shop pickup. I got this for £1, which I thought was worth it because it's a double CD thing. Power Tripping by the Almighty. Never a fan of these back in the day. Ricky Warwick, I remember his wife Vanessa did she hosted the UK Headbangers Ball. She was super annoying, and yeah, never really a massive fan of the Almighty. But say I saw this for £1, picked it up, have listened to it, and it's actually not too bad. It's better than I remember them being. Addiction, Possession, Over the Edge, Power Tripping. So yeah, it's worth a listen. It's certainly worth £1. So yeah, not bad actually. Better than I remember. I've got Annihilator, Alice in Hell, classic album. Yeah, really good sort of power, thrash metal, excellent guitar work. Jeff Waters, obviously, he's a excellent guitarist. A lot of good stuff on here. Crystal Allen, Alice in Hell. Yeah, very good if you like that kind of thing. Thrashy, melodic as well. Powerful, good album. Neverland, which is I think their second one. I think I actually prefer this to Alice in Hell. It's just a bit more, better tunes on it I think. Fun Palace, Road to Ruin, Sixes and Sevens, Neverland, Craft Dinner I remember being quite comical. But yeah, Annihilator, well worth the money. Next one I've got, it's a bit of a different one. Ain't in Nowhere League, We Are the League. Obviously, So What's their most famous song, covered by Metallica. I remember back at school, there before obviously Metallica had covered it. So What being, pretty much the most offensive song that anyone knew, and it being quite comical, and you play that and laugh. But yeah, We Are the League, Animal, Woman. So What's on here as well. Streets of London, their version of that. I Eat People, which is funny. Let's Break the Law. Yeah, you know, offensive, punky, comical. Yeah, why not? Ain't no league, we are the league. I've got this one, which has I think car boot sale or charity shop, probably cost me £1. What is the album called? One Day Remains. One Day Remains by Alter Bridge. Now, I bought this just because, you know, I'd heard the name and didn't really know their stuff, and, you know, it was £1 and why not? Stuck it in the car, didn't really get all the way through it, kind of thought it was a little bit tedious, not, you know, sorry if you're an Alter Bridge fan, but maybe this is a bad album from them, I don't know, I just don't really know their stuff too much, but you know, it's £1, it's in the collection. Maybe I'll give it another spin one day, let me know what you think. What else have we got here? This one, Adam and the Ants' first album, Dirt Wears White Socks. This is the remastered edition. Not really metal, but it's kind of new wave punky. Yeah, a lot different to the other original, the Adam and the Ants stuff. Really like this album. Yeah, a lot of different stuff on it. Well worth a listen if you like that sort of thing. And a few weird ones now. I've got this one, The Art of Noise, sort of electronic kind of weird band from the 80s. The same label as Frank Goes to Hollywood originally. Close to the Edits, obviously their most favourite song, and Moments in Love as well. But you know, if you're into rock and metal, you probably don't dig this too much, but you might remember it. But I kind of like it. I've had that for years and years. And then the last of the A's is what I call like Rave Corner. You know, in the early 90s, metal kind of got a bit, you know, so-so and ooh, young, and you know, get off your heads, go to a rave. So we've got a few bits and pieces from that sort of era. Aphex Twin, Come to Daddy. Classic album, well, kind of EP-ish, basically loads of mixes of that and a few other bits. The video, obviously, probably people remember from a certain age. But yeah, good hardcore, techno-y, avant-garde, you know, whatever. This one, Richard D. James, album from Aphex Twin as well. So if you like electronic stuff, then it's definitely a bit different. So yeah, got that one. A couple from Adamski, Live and Direct, which is yeah, a good ravey album. I've also got his obviously his other debut, Musical Pharmacy, Killer and Flashback Jack, etc. on it. If you like that kind of thing, don't really listen to it these days, but you know, have got it. And the last one I've got from that sort of era is the Alternate, Full On Mask Hysteria. Been well worn. Is a good album, to be fair. It's, you know, happy hardcore. Yeah, get off your face, listen to that. Goes for a few bob these days, quite hard to pick up, but mine probably isn't worth too much because it's kind of a bit bad. So yeah, that finishes off the my A's. So you've got a few other bits to do as well for videos, and also then go into my bands that begin with B. So we've got, you know, Black Crowes, Black Sabbath, Black Label Society, Black Country Communion, anything that starts with black really, Blue Murder, and you know, all sorts of other bits and pieces as well. So hopefully I'll catch you for those and a few other surprises that I've got planned as well. So thanks very much for watching. If you like the video, press like and please subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you all next time. Thank you very much. Take it steady.